Okay, this is the finale of the Sweetgum bowl. I'm going to hold this up in the light and you can kind of see where I'm at. Sorry, I'm having to see if we can see the daylight through there. We got some tear out in the resin that I put in the bottom to fill in the voids. That side I haven't even touched. Let's set it down here. This side that on the this side of the segmented portion doesn't look awful, but the outside I haven't even gotten completely smoothed out. You can see I've got some ridges left, but and then this is the other side that's cut through, which on the inside has nothing. So I think I'm going to stop at this point because I don't want a thing to come blowing apart, and plus I've wasted a lot of time on this thing. As you can see, we're at about a little over 8 inches in diameter, and it's still, if I get to sit on the tenon. With the tenon, it's a little about almost 4 1/8 tall. Of course, take the tenon off, it'll be just a hair under 4 because that tenon's a good 9-10 millimeters. So anyway, what have I learned? I learned I got to do a better job cutting segments. I've been watching guys like the Papa 1947, Gary. He's got segmenting down to a science, and he does it extremely well. There's others that do segmented bowls out there. Gary's the one I see do the most. Frank Howarth, who was the inspiration for this, for me to do this, is another one who does great segments. Will I do segmented turning? Sure, eventually. But I'm going to plan ahead. I'm going to prepare better. And my biggest mistake, I think, in this was that I didn't make my strips. When I cut my strips, I didn't cut them all uniformly the same. The second thing I did with the strips that was a mess up was I cut the segments on my chop saw, which it's just a Home Depot. Well, I'll just show you. It's right here. This Ryobi it's got a sliding compound miter saw with a 10-inch blade, and it's good for cutting 2x4s and framing. But even with the 60-tooth blade, the blade has just enough wobble in it that it won't cut the angle perfect. I watched Kyle Toth do a whole bunch of segments on his chop saw years ago, and he's another great segmented turner. But he made it look simple and easy. Well, obviously it's not simple and easy. It's, unless you've been doing it a while like Gary and Kyle have. So I will do it again. I may figure out something to do with this right here. Maybe do like a resin pour to fill this in so it's a super hybrid bowl. And because my wall thickness here is about 7 or 8 millimeters, maybe 9 as you go further down. I may fill all this outside with some epoxy as well. I just don't know. But it's going to go back on the shelf. It's not going to go in the burn barrel. I've got too much invested in it now. And I really like this grain in here. That is just, I don't know if it shows up well on the camera. Maybe I see all those reds and yellows and even kind of the dark stain in there. That Sweetgum's just gorgeous colors. Love that. So anyway, I'll figure this out some other time. But this is going to be the end of the Sweetgum bowl repair saga. I think this will be video number 10. So an even 10. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.